Well, hello everyone, Lonely Farm Guy here with an interesting tutorial, well, it's hard to explain. I'm going to show you in a few easy steps how to turn straw, which is a byproduct from harvesting wheat, oats, or barley, and the straw that's left on the ground, you pick it up with, you can pick it up with a forage wagon, such as like this. And there's a couple of things you can do, and you will be able to turn straw into silage and use that silage for either mixing TMR, just directly feeding to your cows, or selling it for a profit, because straw you basically get for free. And I'm going to show you how you can turn that into money. So, first of all, there's a couple of methods I'm going to show you, and the first, the one of two methods. Well, each method kind of involves picking up the straw. So, typically, the best way to do it is picking up the straw in a loose form, because bales. There is a way to do it with bales, except it's an extra step, and I'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. If you have a bunch of bales you want to turn into straw bales, that is, turn into silage. The other one is this belt that is kind of integral to the other method, along with the loading wagons. So the loading wagons and forage wagon really is found under forage wagons. Any one of these will pick up your loose straw off of your field. Now, this is the belt. Belts are found under belt systems, and you want this one, the S710, for $5,000. That is the one that will pick up stuff off the ground, as you will see is very important. And it has different colors too. There you go. So now, off to the first demonstration area. Now this will require you to download 2 mods, as I will show you in a moment. So the first setup I have here involves the Fermenting Silo by OmaTana and sorry about that. Yes, so this is the mod called Use of Leftovers by the Lort. Now, if you want to know, I'll explain a little bit, but what this is a bunker silo. As you can see, there's chaff in here. It's a silage clamp or bunker silo. Basically, you put product in here. You put chaff in the standard one. You put chaff in here, or grass, or hay, and you compact it, cover it, ferment it, and it will turn into silage. Now, what's different about this particular one? You will find it under silos. Now, here's the base game bunker silo. It's called bunker silo. So this. You put chaff, grass, or hay and compact it, and it turns into silage after so many days. Now, what we have over here, in this bunker silo, you can fill your leftovers. Now, that's very vague. What's important to note about this is any kind of crop that you place in here will turn into chaff. Now let me demonstrate. I will demonstrate this process. And you're wondering, well, what about hay? Okay, this is where our straw. This is where the straw part comes in, as we have straw here, as you can see in this loading way, in this trailer. As I back up. And as I unload, the straw will turn into chaff. Yes, it instantly converts the straw into chaff. Now you have a product that you can make silage with. Now, on its own, this bunker silo will work now like a regular one. You compact it. You can, once it's compacted to 100%, you cover it, and it will ferment. It will take a month, or it'll take 30 or 40 days, which is a month and a little bit, to ferment, and then you unwrap it, and it's silage, and then you take it out and do with whatever you want with silage. However, since we have turned hay into silage now, or not silage, into chaff, this Fermenting Silo by OmaTana, you will find this under Productions, and there it is. The Fermenting Silo will cost you $30,000, and what this does is, here it is, the Fermenting Silo. It will turn your chaff into silage. And here we go. We got 24,000 liters in there at the moment. And it is producing silage at the rate of 120 cycles per month, or about 30 cycles per day-ish, at a cost of $2. And you get per every 1,000 liters of chaff, you get 1,000 liters of silage. Now you can also put hay and grass in here as well, but the trick to this is that now that we have made the chaff in our use of leftover bunker silo, converted straw into chaff, we can now put this chaff into the fermenting silo and not have to compact it or wait for it to, or wait that length of time. So you have to drop it into it, like so. This is the one method. So this is a little bit more labor intensive. You cannot push it. If you push it onto there, it doesn't. It just stays. It has to, for some reason, it wants it to be dropped onto it. So as you can see, pushing it, which would have made it a lot easier. So that is one method to transfer the chaff into the silo. It's a little messy, it's a little bit awkward, and so this is where method number 2 comes into play. Now, as you can see here, we have some chaff that I've thrown in here, and I have these belts set up. And as you can see, that the belts can be quite a ways away from the actual product. I've made a little bit of a boo-boo over here. I was trying to dump straw over the side. That's a little tricky. So we will show you. This has been working away. It'll pretty much keep up. One of them is putting in, it's running at, it's already at 434,000. So if we take a look inside here, 434, as you can see, it's going to hold a lot. I think it holds to 5 million liters of each type, or a total, I'm not sure, but it holds a lot. So it's pretty much gonna, yeah. So anyways, you can get the idea. So let's get into our, say for instance, we had some, we're just gonna throw some straw in here so we can show you. And then we'll talk about bales. So bales are, like I said, bales do not convert in that. But there's a couple of things you can do with straw bales in order to facilitate that. And we will talk about that in a moment. If you like doing straw bales and storing straw bales for later use. Now, the kind of trick to this is once you have those belts set up and started, you can do it even with one belt, but I just put 4 there to see how fast I can get it to go, and it goes pretty quick. So what you kind of want to do here is back up fairly close. You don't want to get it too close. And as you can see right away, they kind of start picking it up, and they will continuously work until either the silo fills up or they run out of product. And it's kind of just set it and forget it. Now, you could have it filled up and not have these running and just save up a bunch until you want to fill. But I think at this rate, you probably, I mean, there's only going to be so much. See, at this, that was 70,000 liters, and we're almost we've almost eaten up. Well, here we go. So as you see the thing, it's just going dee. So it chews it up pretty quick. These are only, what was it, $1,500 each or something like that. It was pretty cheap, or whatever it was. Yeah. So you can see there, there it's going down pretty quick. So straw bales. Now, give me a moment. Let me put this out. Well, so you may ask, so I've got a bunch of straw bales. How am I going to get them into that bunker and convert them into chaff so I can get them into the fermenting silo and make silage? Well, that's a good question. Normally, you would have to get these and put them into a straw blower to chew them up, and you could blow them into, blow the straw into the bunker silo and convert that into chaff, or you may just have one of these. It's the wood silo by OmaTana, and you will find these under silos, and here they are. Silo wood, you get them in 3 different colors. There's also the farm silo that comes with one of her farm packs, and well, either one of these will do this. They will take the bales when you put them in there. Come on, get off. You get the idea. There we go. So basically takes bales of all kinds, not just straw, but it'll take straw bales. Why does it say this silo's empty? That's concerning. I just put a bunch of straw in there. There it is. There's the straw. It will take all sorts of, I mean, any kind of bale. It will, and then it will convert it into loose products. So silage bales, straw bales, hay bales, grass bales. Now that we have loose straw, we can go and, yeah, put it in the bunker. As I can see, it has already chewed up all of that chaff that we had piled up over there. Now, it'll only take it from it has only a bit of so much of a reach. As you can see, it's still pulling a little bit, not a lot. It's kind of still pulling a little bit at a time. These other ones, it's kind of pulling from this pile, I think somehow. It's going down. Is it really? Where is it taking it from? That's interesting. Because it's not going down here. Is it pulling it from the other one? Hmm. That's odd. It's definitely pouring in chaff. Yeah. Um. So, I've had a bit of a poke around. I still don't know where it's continuing to get this from. It could be one of those glitches where now you're getting free chaff because I have a pile of straw here, but it's not taking straw. I have a way to take that, so this is it's the chaff level 15,746 is still here. So this could be some kind of a glitch that's I don't know. Weird. Uh yeah. But one thing I did find out, so you see I didn't even have to put the if you're lazy like me and just dump the straw over here and you have a spare belt, just get them to go like this. It's going to pick up the straw from the pile outside, and as it's putting it down in here, it's kind of been disappearing. I think it's starting to glitch out a little bit. Um, it's picking up, it's taking the straw from outside. Is it even taking, is it going smaller here? Yeah, so there's a few weirdish things going on here. There we go. Oh yeah, you see it's going down. You got to move it around a little bit. It will. Uh, yeah. So, oh, there we go. um, so if you want to, well, there's a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of different things going on here. Um, so as you can see, there's this. Yeah. And then so if you just kind of get near these things, they kind of start turning on and pulling, and it'll just pull up. If you want to kind of pull some stuff from the back, just take one of them and go forward, and it's going to start pulling stuff from here, putting it down here, and if you get in these, I don't know where this one's getting the chaff from. We're going to empty this. We're going to empty this bunker, and um, we're going to see if that thing keeps going, because that's kind of weird. I might have discovered a endless supply of chaff too. I don't know if I'll be able to replicate that. Well, we're going to see in a moment here where this chaff's coming from, because once this stuff is gone, um, yeah. Yeah, so this stuff is it's gonna be gone real soon. As we can watch it here. If you want to stick around and see, oh, you have to move this just a little bit, get that last little bit of chaff. There it is. And all we have to do is go over here, it'll pick it up. And there, now we have 0 chaff in here, and this guy is still pouring chaff in to the silo. Yeah, it's, is it? And now it's going down. Maybe it's just phantomly. Okay, well, you know, there's one way to find out, because we're going to turn that off. The production. And we're going to see if it's actually pouring stuff in here, or if this is just some kind of a weird glitch that's showing it's pouring in, but it's not really pouring in. Okay, so it's not actually pouring in. 560, 861. So, yeah, chaff. Yeah, okay, so this is not real. It's somehow just... Okay. There, it was just some kind of a weird glitch that had a little bit left in... Oh, there was just a little... Somehow was a little bit left in there, or whatever. Okay, so I was getting worried that there was some weird going on here. All right, so... there's always still a little bit... Yeah, so there's a lot of things you could do with this. Sorry to have dragged this on. It's just kind of very curious as to why. Yeah, so it's just kind of a glitch with the game-ish. But there you have it. That is a couple of different ways you can kind of do this. I hope this inspires some experimentation on your part. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So experiment with it and have some fun. Till next time, bye for now.